Okay then, well I'm missing another one then. I got a black one of these. Okay. Hi guys. Okay. Let's just kind of situated. Okay. Welcome. It is Wednesday. Usually do this on a Friday, but some things turned up and I want to show you. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit more time, but I think I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Back. Okay, let's see. I don't think I need the light. It looks like a pretty good like angle from here. So like I said, I got some new stuff. Some new stuff turned up today. This is the 4th wing jumper, by the way, guys. And I am so happy it arrived. I think I got a bit too big. Do you know what? This is the sleeve, by the way. I don't care. I absolutely love it. I'm happy. This is the back, by the way. The front's blank. So, but yeah, I did tell you that I was getting some 4th wing merch. It finally turned up. So, yay! I'm so happy. So happy. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Cross fingers. Welcome in. Hi. I also got my bookmarks, my 4th wing bookmarks. So let's open them up. How much for what? For the jumper. For the 4th wing jumper. Oh, nice. A dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. And this one, the black one, has a little dragon on it. The hoodie, I paid like $32, roughly $32 for the hoodie. Thank you. I know, it turned up today. There's nowhere in existence you could go that I wouldn't find you violence. If you guys know what that one is, then I don't have to explain. But, so I've got that one and I've got this one. Aren't they freaking cute? And this, for those who are just joining in, if you guys know what the jumper is, then you guys are definitely one of my friends. I absolutely love it. It turned up today, so I'm happy. I am so happy. So happy. I got it online. So you just go Google search 4th wing merch. 4th wing merch and you'll be able to get it. Because you're in Indonesia, so I'm not too sure which parts would actually be able to deliver to you. But just Google search and you'll be able to find wherever it is able to get to you. But I got the jumper and the two, they're metal, by the way. They're metal. The two fourth wing bookmarks and the jumper. I am so happy. Just so you guys know as well, Phantasma is finished. I finished Phantasma. I finished it yesterday. Completely finished. Completely finished. I can't wait for book 2. Book 2 comes out in 2 weeks. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait for book 2. This ending, how do you put this ending? It was a cliffhanger. It was just, if you guys haven't seen it yet, if you guys haven't read this or listened to it through audio, 100% go and do it, because chef's kiss, like, oh my god, yes. Okay, just go and read Phantasma. Book 2 is coming out April 8th. April 8th is when book 2 is coming out. And as you guys did, if you didn't see my shorts, the book we chose for next week, this one, we're not reading this one because this is actually book 4, not book 1. So I repicked and we got A Court of Mist and Fury. So I'm on chapter 7. Chapter 7 already. I started it today. I finished this last night. So this is the 6th book that I'm reading this month. Also, I do have some new books. I have 3 new books. I'm getting another 3 next week. So I've got these 3 and then I've got another 3 coming next week. I'm excited. I've got Grimstone. If you guys don't know what Grimstone is, it is the Grimstone series. If you guys don't know what the Grimstone series is, like, my partner picked this out. It is a USA Today best-selling author by Sophie Lark. Let's see. So the little inscription inside is, "This is for anyone who ever made a terrible mistake, and the Rye whoever forgives all of mine. And for Rye, whoever forgives all of mine." Cute. Okay. So it has got a warning. It has got a content warning. This book contains elements of BDSM, postpartum depression, harm to an infant by parent, filicide, parenticide, suicide, stalking, violence, blood, and attempt sexual. So always remember to read your warnings just in case. But this is one of the new books that I've got. So we've got Grimstone. We have Fallen Academy, this is the book 1. This is by Aaliyah Stone. This is the Bloom books, by the way, guys. This is the Bloom books. This one is a 4-year series. So the Fallen Academy has year 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's got the Gilded City, which is another 3 books, so it goes to this one. And then they have the King of Evla, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 series. And then the Wolf Girl, which is 4 series. So Fallen Academy. Let's see. To Hawkkind, never lose your wild and imagination. And it doesn't have any warning signs, no nothing. It just goes straight to chapter 1. So we have Grimstone, we have Fallen Academy is the 2 new ones. And then I know I've been a bit on the late on this, but the Icebreaker. I finally brought the Icebreaker. You guys have been saying to get it, to try it, so now I am excited for this. So we do have the 3 new books now. This one, because I keep seeing Wildlife, which is the 2nd book. I keep seeing Wildlife and I'm like, I need the first book, and when I went to the store I couldn't see it. It was hidden behind books, and I was like, oh. And there was only 2 left of these, by the way. There was only 2 left of the icebreakers. This one is sweltering chemistry, sizzling banter, and swoon-worthy romance. The icebreaker, guys. Okay. To Erin, Kelly, and Rebecca, thank you for believing in me. This book is for you guys. Aww. Here's a playlist. Skating was the vessel into which I could pour my heart and soul. Cute. So, we now have 3 new books to our amazing list. And I have 3 more coming next week. I have 3 more coming next week, so you guys make sure you're looking for that one. It should be here next Friday. Cross fingers. If the travel goes well. These are in the satchel, by the way, guys. I've started this already. I like this book. It's Entertain. Which one? The icebreaker one? This one? Is it this one? Or one of the other ones I said? And welcome in. Welcome in. So I've read the first book. We're on the second book now. Because we drawed it from the satchel. And what book we're reading next. So it's random. I have put these 3 books into here. So when we finish this one. So when we finish A Court of Mist and Fury, which no one explained it was thick. Like, I didn't explain it to be this thick, but to be honest, I'm happy. But I'm going to use one of the new Fourth Wing ones because they're so cute. The new Fourth Wing ones, and of course we've got the new. We got the new jumper. I can't wait. It's so cute. I can't wait to try it on. I haven't tried it on yet, by the way. I can't wait to try it on. I don't know if I want to use the dragon one or the violence one. I think I might go for the violence one. Thanks for welcoming. Welcome. Okay. Let's switch out because currently I'm using my little piggy, my little hippo one, my little metal hippo one. But I'm going to exchange it for the Fourth Wing one. So I can have a little book. This one's got a little book on it. And then the black one has a little, white dragon on it. Black and white dragon on it. It's actually really, really cute. So, currently reading this. It is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it so far, to be honest. I'm absolutely loving it. I finished this yesterday. Number 2 is coming out. I'm looking forward. That's why I rushed to finish this so I can get number 2. I had started it. And then I put it down. I picked it back up about 4 days ago. And I finished it. So on Sunday when I spoke to you guys, I was on chapter 10 on Sunday. And it's now Wednesday. I finished it yesterday. So maybe you did it in 3 days. I read like 10 chapters a night. So yeah, I read 10 chapters that Monday night. That Monday I read 10 chapters. Maybe a bit more than 10 chapters actually, because when I went to sleep Tuesday morning, I was at 20. No, I was at 39, I think, Tuesday morning. I was at 39. So yeah, I finished the rest of it in 3 days. So, and I was on 10 on Sunday. I was at chapter 10 on Sunday. And I finished it, so I do have the first book I've read. It's absolutely amazing. I'm now on the second book. This book I would recommend. Yeah, I definitely would recommend reading the Cuttiepiie books if you're okay with slow-paced books. There's like literally like one spice scene in this. To be honest, one spice scene. This one, we're at chapter 7 and we had maybe one spicy scene. We're at chapter 7 and we've had one spicy scene. This one was about halfway through, you had one spicy scene. So, but yeah. I will go through, you guys can probably see what books I have. I do have the Fourth Wing down here, like the Fourth Wing set down here. I have Phantasma, I have Powerless, Twisted Love, King of Wrath, 1,000 Boy Kisses, and then I have down here, I have Songbird, six scorched roses, Starbringer, Quicksilver, and Blood of Hercules. And then I've got the Fourth Wing down here. And then we've got the 3 new ones. And then next week I've got 3 more new ones coming. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am running out of things to say. Okay, let's talk about the book a bit more. Those who have not read the Cuttiepiie series or have not read the book one, close your ears because we're going to talk about it for a bit. I would like to say the book one, it took me about a week and a half. Like the first day I got it, I was like, oh, I want to read it. And then I didn't, of course, because I was reading Fourth Wing at the time. And then, oh my god, it broke. Oh my god, it broke. Are you effing kidding me? It broke. Literally. That's right, I've got bits to fix it, but it broke. So I'm not happy about that, but it's okay. This one. Okay, so book one, we'll talk about book one. Actually, we'll get book one out and we'll talk about book one. Okay. Book one. Those who have not read book one or are listening to book one, I've completely finished this one, so if you don't want spoilers or don't want to listen to me talk about it, that's fine. Also, should I start the Crescent City series or the Throne of Glass series after this one? So does it matter once you finish the Cuttiepiie series if you start Crescent Moon or Throne of Glass? Does it matter which series you start with after the Cuttiepiie books? That's one of the questions I want to ask as well. If it doesn't matter what series after this one you read. This book, like I said, when I got it, I think I read like the first chapter and I was like, uh-oh, I'm not getting into it. I want to get into it. I have that feeling I'm going to get into it, but I don't. And then I hear a lot of people saying audio, really listening to it and reading it. Some people just listen to it, some people just read it, and I'm thinking maybe if I listen to it, and then so I finally found a nice audible book, like audio app that I like. I use Everland. I quite like that one, and so I restarted it. Even though I was on chapter 3 or 4, I restarted with the audio and the book alongside the audio, and then I literally finished the book within a week, and I absolutely loved it. The spice, like it's not like spice like sex spice, like the events. There we go. The events that happened in this book was like a breathtaking one, like how she. See, I'm now nervous to say things just in case people haven't read this book yet. But trigger warning, guys. Okay, just let you know that I am going to let some spoilers out. The way she was like inches off saving them when she got whisked away, like, come on, guys. Who else agrees with me when she was like, oh, but I love him? Like, in that moment, you'd think, in my head, in that moment, I was like, tell him. I was screaming at the book, like, tell him. Just to find out when she got captured and she admits that he loves him, and he loves her, and I was crying. I was like, oh my god, this is sad. This is like a sweet sad. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is so sad. Phantasma made me get a bit teary with Phantasma. If you guys know, you know, the bits that make you go, oh my god, that moment in the book. And the first time they get intimate in this book, oh my god. Like, you don't expect it. You don't expect to be like, whoa, like, because Fourth Wing was smutty. Like, Fourth Wing had you giggling and like laughing with them, and like those certain sentences in the book for Fourth Wing. This one was different. It was kind of like that, but much more different. I feel this one was not, it was entertaining, but not to the point Fourth Wing was. Like, this one was like more of a, I could sit by the fire and listen to it and giggle and cackle. I should say cackle. I really enjoyed this book. Like, if I wanted to, I would reread this book. I would definitely, this would be one of those books that I would definitely reread. But I want to finish the series, of course. I want to read all of the Sarah J. Maas collection. But I definitely would reread this one. I definitely would reread, knowing that I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think this book is yeah. And then when you come to the second book, like, you know how the first book ends, right? Everyone, those who know how this book ends, and then you start this one, it's like, wait, what happened? Like, you kind of, I don't know. I'm only up to chapter 7, but so far, this one is, yeah. But okay, back to this book for just a second. I just had a thought. When she gets killed, when she dies, I was happy. Like, I was like, hell yes. I was like waiting for that moment, like, when it happened. If you guys know when it happened, oh my god, I was like, yes. Oh, yes. I was happy. I was so happy. That was I think that was the favorite part of this book, was when she died. So when she died was my favorite part, and when they admitted to each other, they finally admitted to each other and said it to each other that they love each other, is when I was like, oh, teary and like happy for them. I was like, yay. I was like, sweet. Amazing. those are my 2 favorite points in that book. Love it. Okay, so Phantasma, if you guys haven't read or haven't finished this book, I'm gonna try and keep it mild, okay? My favorite part of this book would be chapter. I'm gonna tell you the chapter. I'm not gonna tell you which part of it. I'm just gonna tell you the chapter. It will be chapter 51. Okay? Chapter 51 was my like holy, like, oh my god, now I understand. Like, chapter 51 made me really understand this book. Like, I clicked everything before, like from chapter 1 to 51. I loved it. It was amazing. 51 kind of explained, in that chapter, explained Phantasma, the Phantasma of the book. The worst, okay, so the bit that made me cry in the book would be parts of chapter 51, and also maybe chapter, what chapter would have been that? No, it would have been, hang on, okay, chapter 20 in this book. That just made me like laugh and like pictures, okay, just pictures, okay, just the riddles threw me off. Definitely threw me off quite a lot. Where is it? But the erotica in this book, guys, the erotica, okay, chapter 25, that really made me think. Like, chapter 25 makes you think, like, how do you put it? Yeah, chapter 25 for this one made me really think. I loved it. It was amazing. I love this book. Some of these chapters are like, oh yes. What else? I got teary-eyed at, oh my god, I can't remember what chapter it was. What chapter was it? I can't remember what chapter it was. I'm trying to think what chapter it was. The mother part, when Ophelia, I had to like, yeah, there was just like, if you had to say a good part and a bad part about this book, mine would be, the good part would be Ophelia and her mum, and Ophelia and her sister would be like the good parts, and like the really, like the heartwarming parts. The make you blush part would be with the Phantom. If you guys, you know, and the bit that made me like sad and like angry at the same time would be the chapter 51. Like, I had mixed emotions about chapter 51. Mixed emotions about chapter 51, and it's 100% my honest opinion. Yeah, but I love the book. Absolutely adored it. I read these two. Both recommend. I have good and bad points about them. Yeah. So let's move on to the next book. Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing. Okay. The good parts about Fourth Wing, the whole book. The whole book's good. The whole book's just amazing. I absolutely loved it. A lot of erotica. There's a lot of erotica in these books. It gets less. I don't know. I think personally, I think all three books have a little bit less of erotica in each. I can't wait for the fourth book to come out. So Rebecca, I know you're taking a break. Please bring the next one out. Everybody's waiting, and I'm looking forward to that fourth book. I want to know what happens in that fourth book, because in book 3 you have given us a cliffhanger where half of us are not happy about, but half of us are sad about, half of us are happy about. I'm in those categories that I'm like, I need that fourth book. Give me that fourth book. So this one, I love the whole book. I don't know if it's in this one or it's the next one. Yeah. I think sometimes in this book, Violet, the main character, I think I can, with some things she went through, I can recollect, like I can kind of, you know what I mean, with some of the book. Yeah, I think, you know, Fourth Wing is what reignited my love of books. Fourth Wing was the one that reignited my love for books. You guys will know, if you guys have listened to my other videos, my other lives. I did the whole Twilight series in 2 weeks. The whole Twilight books, like all the Twilight books. I don't know how many there is now. Well, there's Twilight, New Moon, Dawn, and Break on Dawn 1 and 2. So all those books I read in 2 weeks, and they're about a few of them are thick like this by memory of Twilight. But Twilight got me into my book motion. Before Twilight, I was in a book slump, so I didn't really read. Like occasionally read, but like I didn't fully finish a book. And then YouTube blew up about Fourth Wing, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna read Fourth Wing, and I absolutely appreciate those who have read this and who has posted this. Thank you so much. You got me back into my reading, and I am absolutely grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fourth Wing is amazing. I love it. It brought me into the realm of books and being a book talker. I love talking about books now. I read, I think, 5 books in this month. I read 5 books in this month. It's not in here, it's out there. So I'll show you the books I read. So I read the 3. So 1 week, 1 week, and 1 week for the whole set. It took me 3 weeks to read all 3. And then in the 4th week, I read 2 books, and that was these 2. So I read these 2, Phantasma and the first ACOTAR book, together. So I finished them 2 together, plus those 3, and now I'm on to Mist and Fury, and I am loving it. I'm not happy that my brand new one broke, but I will fix it. I've got the Fourth Wing bookmarks, and it broke. So this is the one that broke. As you can see, the chain has got nothing on it, and I'm not happy about that. So yeah, I started this one today. I started it today, so maybe a Friday talk. depending on maybe, yeah, Friday, Saturday, or if I don't, because I did it today, if I don't do a Friday live, it'll be Sunday, and hopefully I'll at least be halfway, or a third way. I'm listening to it and reading it at the same time. I feel with this, I connect more with the characters when I hear it. With the first book, I tried to read it, just straight read it from the book. Like with the Fourth Wing, I only started listening to Onyx Storm, I think near the end is when I started listening to it, near the end, and I kind of wish I listened to the whole series through audio, but I love it. I love the series, and I'm grateful to that series that brought me into the world again with books, because I'm loving it. I've also, okay, so the books that I'm getting next week, I'm getting 3 new books. I have these three. I'm getting 3 new books, which is the Lights Out, Haunting Adeland, and Hitched. With Hitched, I'm actually on chapter 12 with Hitched. But I want the paper form. I want the paper form. I've got it on my Audible, my Kindle. I've got it on my Kindle, and I've got it in like through the listening to it. But I want paper. I want the paper form. I'm getting that next week. So it's called Sinful Readers or something. Sinful Curse Readers or something. I can't remember what it's called now. It's Sinful something. And they have all the books that I've been looking for that half of you guys talk about that I can't get. Just go walk to the store and get like you guys can. There's a store. I found an online store that does it, so I'm like, yes. There's a few that the Feather, the Vicious Feathers or something along those lines. There's a few that I need to actually still get because they can't be done in the store. So I'm looking forward to that. But also, these 3, so Powerless, Twisted Love, and King of Wrath. These 3 series. This one has another one coming out. So the next book for this one, for Powerless, the next book for Powerless is coming out the same week as the Phantasma's second book. Is the next one of this is coming out that same week. So I probably, if when we finish this and if we draw out Powerless, then the gods are going to be going, yes, read it so you can get the next book. But even then, if I read this, I still have the novella plus Reckless to read as well. I don't have them yet. I need to get them. The Forgetful, Powerful, and Reckless. I need to get those 2 as well, because then I have the whole set. And then when the new book comes out, we'll have a complete set. King of Wrath. I was going to get the second book last night, but all they had was 3 and 4. And I was like, I can't go from 1 to 3 to 4. So I'm looking forward to this one. This one's slightly smaller. It's kind of like these books. I'm looking forward to it. You guys have said, I think a few of you that I follow on YouTube said it's a really good book. So, yay. I don't think I can get this on Audible, like through listening to it, which is fine. The King of Sins is this one. That's this series is King of Sin. This one I can, and I'm looking forward to doing this, but we're doing books through this, which is done randomly, so I don't know what book's coming out. I just put all the names in the books into little pieces of papers and put them in. Twisted Love. This, when I've got this is the last book on the shelf. Like they had all the other all the other ones, like the Lies, Games, and Heart. Is that the other book? They didn't have. They literally had one last Twisted Love. They had a single book, and I was like, I'm snatching this up. I don't care if I don't have the rest of them. I'm snatching this up because you guys have said this is the Twisted Love series is good. So thank you so much for putting me towards the Twisted Love, the Akata series, Powerless, the King of Sin series, Fourth Wing, like all these books that I've been getting is because of you guys, and I'm happy for it. So thank you so much. I've actually loved reading all these books. I think they're like your top 10 must reads, or the top 5 must reads, or the top 5-star reads. I've been getting those ones that I can get my hands on through the store. Like if I can get them, because I've got 3 stores that I can get books from. I don't really like going to op shops. I rather brand new, like me brand new. I get to like be the first one to like flick through the pages. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Books. Like I don't disagree getting them from the op shop. I have 3 here that are op shop books, but I won't read them. They just don't call to me. So I'm not going to be putting them in my book of lists. Hopefully we get to read some of these books. But every week we'll be drawing out a new book name. And then every week I'll be doing it while I'm live, of course, and then every week we'll pick the book out, read it, talk about it. So after we read it, so the next following week while I'm reading the second book we picked out, I'll talk about the previous books that I've read and the goods and the bads about it. But these are really good books. I'm really, really helpful, and I'm really, really, really happy you guys helped me with these books. Yeah. 1,000 Boy Kisses is, this one's actually from the op shop. You can get it in store. You can get it in store, but I got it from the op shop, not realizing you can get this brand new from the store. I can't wait to read this. Like I've seen, not a lot of people, like it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I've seen a few people give it 3.5, 4 stars, and I'm like, and then when I saw it at the op shop just sitting there for free, and I was like, the guards are like, yeah, take the book, grab the book, read the book. I haven't read it yet. I'm looking forward to reading it. If you guys have read it, please let me know what your thoughts are. This is a fiction romance, I think. Fiction romance. I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm honestly looking forward to reading this one. I don't have much to say about this one because I haven't really done much research on it. I think I should. Because like with all the other ones, I did a lot of YouTube kind of like backgrounds and going, oh, the goods, the bads about the book. And then I'd either get it or not get it, and I got it, and I'm happy. 1,000 Boy Kisses is another one, so I'm happy. I'm excited to read it. We don't know when we're going to read it because we've got quite a lot of books to go through besides the ones we've already read. You never know, maybe this will be the next book we read next week. I'm saying a lot. Welcome in though, guys. I can see you guys popping in and out. Hi, welcome in. I usually do Twitch lives, but my Twitch isn't working, so I've been going live on YouTube more, which I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. What else? I've been talking so a lot. My throat is drying up. If you guys do have any book recommendations, don't be too shy to drop them in comments, because I think my last live I got a few recommendations. I looked them up and I'm like, ooh. So if you want your recommendations to be on my next video, don't be too scared to say, hey, go check this book out. Or if I've got it, say, hey, that book is really, really amazing. So my thicker books are down here. The Blood of Hercules. I keep seeing it on my For You page, just like Fourth Wing. So Fourth Wing, Blood of Hercules, Phantasma, and Quicksilver.